Hey friends, it's Tammy with Rustic Orchard Home, your creative inspiration for all things home. Remember that I had picked out some door hangers from Build-A-Cross, and obviously we're only using one for our virtual paint party. And so it's gonna be the big ornament. Hey Angie. So I thought I would hop on tonight and just go ahead and paint one of the stockings that I got, because I haven't done anything except for base coat it. So I just base coated it with our Dixie Belle cotton. And then I'm gonna kind of keep to the theme that I will probably go with at Christmas. You know, normally I do all of my metallics and stuff, but I'm gonna try to do some of the buffalo plaid. And I might kind of intermingle some of it and maybe a little bit of red because it's so crazy popular this year. So I thought that I would kind of entertain y'all with that. But so what I did this, and I will put the link to Build-A-Cross, and y'all, I have partnered up with Build-A-Cross, and they actually have a discount code for us. So it's Rustic20 when you go to the Build-A-Cross site, and you get 20% off. So I'm super excited about that. And then of course, you know, we use Dixie Belle paint. And if y'all will like and share Dixie Belle's page, my page, and this video, then you will be entered to win at the end of the night, at the end of this live, a free 8-ounce paint, and I'll announce it live, so you have to be here. You have to be here to win because that's just how I roll. So, hey Jane Ann, did everybody go vote? I don't care which way you vote. I don't care if you're on the fence, right or left. Just go vote. It's our civic duty. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the top part buffalo plaid, and then we're gonna use the honky tonk red in the center. And basically what I'm doing is kind of cutting out the heel and doing a, yes, whoop whoop. Cutting out the heel and doing the buffalo plaid here and here, and then doing this red. So it's not all buffalo plaid, but it's gonna go with everything that we have. Does that make sense? Kind of a theme going on. I don't know if y'all have noticed that I've kind of progressively done that. But I'm doing this buffalo plaid just a little bit different, okay? So like I said, y'all like and share and follow Dixie Belle and us, and I will draw a name for a free 8-ounce Dixie Belle paint. And if you haven't already, go follow the Paint Enthusiast page for Dixie Belle, because that's actually where our door hanger live is gonna be on November 30th, okay? So anyways, I'm gonna get started so that y'all don't, you know, have to just listen to me yak. Okay, so we've already base coated it and we've used cotton, okay? That's Dixie Belle cotton. It's one of the whiter whites. So we're gonna use the cotton, the honky tonk red, and the black, the caviar, okay? And I know you're thinking, Christmas, y'all, it's so cute. Seriously, so cute. So be sure and share this with your friends, invite your friends over, and hopefully, I'm sick, so hopefully y'all can understand me and I'm not mumbly, grumbly. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of a little bit of caviar on my paper plate, just a little bit, okay? Very little, because I'm gonna water it down a little bit. And the reason that I'm gonna do that is to kind of make it like a light gray or a thin kind of opaque gray. And I am gonna use my 3/4 brush. I'm gonna dip it in water, because you know you always want to get your brush wet before you start painting, otherwise the paint just soaks up in the brush. Okay, so see how I've got water in here? and it's kind of drippy, but it's very opaque. And I'm freehanding this. If y'all feel the need to use tape to make it a little bit crisper, you are welcome to do that. What is the stocking made of, and where did you get it? Connie, I got it at Build Across. I will put the link in the bottom and pin it to the top of this live. And we have a discount code for y'all too, and it's Rustic20. Okay? Okay. So I'm freehanding it. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you prefer to use the tape, you can definitely do that too. But I did tape it off so that you can see where you're painting, so that you don't get the black up where the red's gonna be. Okay, does that make sense? Are y'all with me? Do you have any questions? Okay, so it's watered down, and I'm just gonna start at the edge of the tape and see how it's really light compared to like a solid, just paint. This is very opaque. So I'm gonna measure the width of my paintbrush and then go to the next spot. And with the tape being on there, it helps because you can actually tap it on the tape so that you're getting the same distance, and then go to the next spot and tap it again, and then just pull straight down. Okay? Does that make sense? So I'm tapping it on the tape to get my spacing, and I'm using a 3/4 brush. I have not done this yet, so hopefully it will turn out. So then you tap it again on the tape, not on your piece, because you're just trying to get your spacing. And then tap it again and just go straight down. All the way to the edge. You want to go off of your stocking, okay? See that? Now we're going to do the same thing. Hello, love. You love this, Susan? I'm so glad. Susan's one of my Chalk Couture friends. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing. I've got just a little bit of paint, and I dipped my brush in water so that it's really watery, almost like ink, okay? And then we've got the tape here, so we're gonna do the same thing. So let's see, I'm gonna start here and go all the way down. And then I'm gonna tap on my tape, space, tap on my tape again, so I'm getting even marks. Tap on my tape. Tap on my tape again, and this one is actually gonna come off of my board. But it's still covered, okay? Now, just take your tape off. Oh, that bled a little bit, but that's okay because we'll cover it up. I should have pushed the tape down further, and I didn't because I was going to show y'all. And we're going to paint it red anyway, so it's not a big deal. But I'll definitely burnish this. Okay, so see that? Now, let's burnish this better because I didn't do that with this one. Okay, so I just put the tape. See how the edge of the stocking comes in here? I just kind of laid my tape to where it would come right across here. Hi, Rhonda. Okay, and so you want to be sure and really press down so that because this is more like ink, it's definitely gonna run under your tape if you don't burnish it. And I didn't because I left it on, I stuck it on there and I was gonna show y'all and then I forgot to do it. You love the stocking? I'm so glad, Barb. Okay, y'all remember, we're using Dixie Belle. We're using Honky Tonk Red, Caviar, which is the blackest black that they have, and then Cotton, which is the whitest white, okay? And if you like and share this and like Dixie Belle's page, you will be entered to win a 8-ounce free paint, Dixie Belle paint. Whoop, whoop. And then also with the stocking, we have paired up with Build-A-Cross, and they have given us a discount code for Rustic 20. So be sure and use that at checkout. And I'll put which stocking this is, because remember we did the stocking and the other, so if it's something that you want to try. Okay, so I'm going to start at the edge again, and actually I'm going to start right here and then go all the way out. Can y'all see this okay? And then I'm gonna, let me just do this. Finish it out so that it's straight across, okay? And so we're watering down the black. The other page name, it's Dixie Belle's Paint and Mineral Paint Enthusiast page. If you're following my page, I have posted the event for the other door hanger that we're going to be doing. And so you can do that, but it's Dixie Belle's Paint and Mineral Enthusiast page. Okay, so now this one's going to be a little bit different, so you're going to have to kind of eyeball it because we don't have the tape here to help us mark it. So just kind of eyeball it and then space it and go straight across. And I kind of got to see what I'm doing, so hopefully y'all can see that. Okay. And so I'm spacing it with an eyeball. Width. Okay. And again, if you feel more comfortable using tape, by all means, tape it. I just don't like to. Hey, Angie. Okay. So. Still using the water down, and now I can actually tap it on my tape and get a little bit better spacing. So you're tapping it on the tape to get your spacing and then pulling straight down. And again, it's not going to be totally straight. I don't know. Stay with us though, so maybe you can be entered to win some Dixie Belle paint. If you are not signed up for my blast, then you need to do that, because I do my best to send out a message for y'all and let y'all know when I go live. I don't blow it up with anything else other than letting y'all know that I'm going live and doing a fun project. Okay. And I'm gonna actually pretend like there's a little stripe here on this end, because it just looks more finished to me. Okay. So y'all see that. So I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna pull the tape. Yeah, see, that did a lot better because I pushed it down. Okay, so now I'm going to take our red, the Honky Tonk red, and just do the stocking red. So we base coated the stocking with cotton, and then we took the caviar and we watered it down to kind of give an opaque, kind of light black color. And then we'll go back in and fill in where it crisscrosses, just like we did with the other, with a darker black. So it'll be subtle, but you'll be able to see it. Okay. I need a brush. Remember, you always wet your brush so that the paint doesn't just soak into your paintbrush. Are y'all with me so far? Does anybody have any questions? You love Dixie Belle paint, Melissa? It's awesome. I mean, I use it for everything. It's that good. Plus, it dries fast. Like, there's so many benefits. Okay, so now I'm just coming really close right up here. And then I'll slap the red on. Can y'all see okay? Remember, if the comments are in your way, just swipe them out of your way. And for sake of time, I probably will not go around the edge while y'all are live, but I will finish the edges off and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a minute. Okay. So I'm going really close. Remember, we watered that black down, so this red covers whatever little pieces kind of bled beautifully, because it's not just super black. And you could actually even do a little bit on the toe if you wanted to. I just chose not to because I thought that the top and the heel was plenty. But y'all see how fast this goes. I mean, we're almost done. And this is big. This is like the 18-inch door hanger. And it's a 1/4 of an inch thick. And again, I will post the link for Dixie Belle so that y'all can check them out, see if there's any colors that you want. If you want to do this same thing, y'all can totally do this. And these actually are the same colors that we'll be using for our other door hanger. So it would not be a waste to have. If you wanted to do some as gifts or whatever, you could totally do that. Okay, I'm turning this around so that I have a little bit better angle because I want to go straight down and connect. And I'm just freehanding it, kind of cutting it in like you would if you were painting trim. You know how when you paint trim, you cut in your straight line? That's what I'm doing. Okay. So what I was talking about is you're going to want to go around. Oh, isn't that cute? I mean, it's cute already and we're not even done. Okay, but you're going to want to go around where the red is on the side and finish it off, okay? But we're not going to do that all right now because that'd be like watching paint dry. But you see what I'm talking about. See how it's white because we base coated it white, but you're going to want to finish the edges, okay? All right. So I'm just going to get the parts that are dripping so that you don't have a puddle for right now. And then I'm going to get my black, the brush that I used with the black. And now I'm going to use just the solid paint. Okay? So I've got nothing but paint. It's not the watered down paint. It's the solid paint. Okay? I'm trying not to get it on me. Hey, Haley. Hey, Tanya. I'm so glad y'all are here. Okay, so now when you're doing buffalo plaid, you know how it crosses? So everywhere that it crosses, it's always darker, right? So basically you're gonna paint some squares, and basically you're just filling in exactly where it crossed, making it just a little bit darker. And you totally used your brush as your guide, so it's gonna fit perfectly. So everywhere that the two colors cross, you make it darker. And I'll show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. I'm trying to avoid getting my arm in the red. Huh. Is anybody else having trouble seeing us? Okay. So can you see how it's darker in the centers now? And we just basically did the square. So see how light this is? We'll do it next. But those are done. So anywhere that the two colors cross, you're just making it darker. Okay? And I'm using solid paint now, and it's not watered down. And I'm just filling in, making it basically a little square. Shared, awesome. So somebody on here tonight will be entered to win a 8-ounce Dixie Belle paint color of your choice. Isn't that cute? So we're gonna let it dry, and you could always, like, you could put joy in the center of this if you wanted to, in white, or you can just totally leave it like it is. You want to make sure that you finish the outer edges off, so you'll want to come back in with some of the black and finish it off, and then come around here and do your red on the outer edge of your stocking, okay? But y'all saw, I mean, how long have we been on here? We haven't been on here long at all. That was super fast. And this is an 18-inch door hanger, 3/4 wide, and we're done. Like, totally done. It could be hung on the thing. You could drill holes in the top of it and put a ribbon on it if you wanted to, and hang it on your door, or you could use it however you want to. But what I was gonna say is, after it's dry totally, I'll go back in with, you can either use like a paint pen if you want to, or you can use your smaller paint brush and kind of just make little flourishes around the outer edge of it in white. So just kind of like a line and a dot and a line and a dot and a line and a dot, so that you're kind of outlining it. You could do red stitch marks here if you wanted to, or any other color, black or whatever, to where it looked like it was sewn on, you know, stitched on. And then finish off, like I said, the outer edge with either black or white or red or whatever, just kind of flourishes. You can look on Pinterest and see how some of them kind of highlight and embellish it. Again, it's wet, so obviously we don't want to do that right now. you could totally do that. But it's so cute, and it'll go with everything that we've done so far. So be sure and like and share Dixie Belle's page for a chance to win. And then I will post the link for this particular stocking from Build Across with our Rustic 20 discount code, so that you can get 20% off of that as well. So if you're wanting to do some of these will be super cute Christmas gifts, y'all. Like for a door hanger or whatever for a friend. So be sure and do that. And so now let me see if I can pull it up on my iPad and see if I can't pick a name real quick. If it'll let me. Does anybody have any questions? We just use, and these are the same colors that we're going to use on our ornament, just opposite, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm just scrolling. Y'all ready? And I'm scrolling, and I'm just gonna stop so that I can't see who it is. Ready? Pam Patterson James. Pam, are you still on here? Pam, if you're still on here, say something. Say that you're live. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to pick another name because I'm doing it live. Y'all have to stay on. Yes, they do sell smaller ones. Yay, Pam! Okay, Pam, message me your address, your email address, your address, your phone number, and what color of Dixie Belle paint that you would want to try. Yes, they have smaller ones, y'all. Like you click on the link for the project that you want, and then it gives you like small to large, so everything, there's so many choices in between. So you could totally do like Christmas ornaments like this. Obviously, we used the 3/4 inch brush. Use a smaller brush. Use like let's see, for an ornament I would use probably something tiny like that, and you can crisscross it just the same way. Just use a smaller brush, if that makes sense. And then of course you can do them smaller for wreaths or whatever. Yes, Rustic 20 is what you'll do. And then Dixie Belle paint, I'll put my link for that so y'all know to use our Honky Tonk Red, Caviar, and Cotton. And these are actually the colors that we'll be using on November 30th for our round ornament door hanger too. Okay? So if y'all don't have any questions, I believe we are done. Hey, Donna. Look how cute this turned out, Donna. I see that you're just hopping on. Isn't that cute? It's just simple and cute. I'm not going to finish it because I don't want to have them wait for paint to dry, but I'm going to embellish it and then I'll take pictures. So if y'all don't have any questions, this is Tammy with Rustic Orchard Home, where we inspire you to paint, create, and decorate a beautiful home. Y'all have a great night. Bye.